Hey, it's Confession Wednesday, Chantel.
Yes, if you've got a secret, some guilt, a surprise, anything that's just weighing on your mind that you need to remain anonymous, get it off your chest.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell us who you are. We're not going to judge you. And don't tell us if you broke the law.
Please don't. Do you have one?
Oh, do I?
Oh, all right then. Let's hear it.
You have been driving me crazy all morning. You have been over there stretching. Right before this, all I hear is like a, and I'm like, what the heck was that? It's John's leg up on the counter as he's doing like some sort of leg stretch. Then he bends down into a low squat, and I hear a pop. I didn't know you were going to be able to get back up again.
I wasn't sure if I was going to get back up again.
Yeah,
I hurt my
John is just
I'm sorry.
falling apart this morning.
I hurt myself with the snowblower this morning. I was wrestling
You really did.
I'm all tight in my back now.
We need to do team stretches.
If anyone is a masseuse and wants to come on by Broadway Media,
Oh, we're available.
we're definitely available. We're here.
Wait, what? Was it Mike from Mint PT? Or
Oh, Brad, my buddy
Brad.
Oh, Brad from Mint PT is the best.
I know. Where are you?
Brad, get over here.
Hello.
I got a confession.
Okay, what's up?
It's something I was talking about with my buddy last night, and I thought I would just share it with everyone because I think we live in a world with social media of perfection as a parent and the stress that goes along with it.
Right.
And he's got 2 kids under 5, and he's going through a hard time.
I mean,
And I told him last night.
like kids under 5 is just hard.
And I said to him, and this is my confession, there has been no harder time in my life than when I had 2 kids under the age of 5. The hardest time in my marriage was that time. You're so tired. You're always sick. They rely on you for everything. It's nonstop. And yes, they're adorable and you love them with every inch of your body. But it is a dark time. It can be. It's very isolating sometimes.
It's awful. It's really, really hard. And it's funny because I have 2 kids, 5 and under.
Yep.
And I often think about how it would be so nice to have somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, doing it by myself as a single mom might be for me, it's great because I don't have anybody to fight with.
You're trying to figure out how you're going to parent.
I have nobody to, it's just this is the way I'm parenting. That's the way I'm doing it. I don't have to worry about offending my partner.
Right.
It's just it is what it is. And I'm just taking all of the force head on.
Mm-hmm.
But at least it's just me. And I'm not also trying to work on a relationship at the same time.
Right, because you're also still trying to maintain a healthy relationship on top of everything
It's
else.
I have to be a parent and maintain a healthy relationship.
It's a lot.
And communicate with my spouse and go on dates.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm. And still work.
I know. So I will say, even though, obviously being a single parent's really hard, there are those little things where you try to find the silver lining. And you're like, oh, at least I don't have to worry about offending someone.
So my confession is, it's okay. Being a parent's hard, and we can admit it. It's fine. What's your confession? You can text us right now. This text says, my coworker lost it before the break, yelling at me in front of our boss and a small group of people. It was way out of left field. My boss talked to me after to make sure I was okay. I was in the hospital over break with extreme vomiting and problems with my liver.
Ooh.
I didn't want to say anything to my coworkers about being sick because of this person. Gosh, there's nothing worse. We got a coworker.
Wait.
I'm not going to say who. Don't worry.
I know the one.
You know the one. To the point where, sometimes you need to go to them for things and you don't want to because it's such a cantankerous relationship. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I hate it.
You're like, oh, no.
Makes me so uncomfortable. This text says, I've started running recently. Husband thinks it's for my mental health, but it's actually because I want to look better so I can get a hotter husband.
Wait. I will say, if you're looking for something, I like to refer to this as the divorce diet, the affair diet, because anyone I know who has done it, and not saying, I like to call the 75 hard diet that people do. I'm like, oh, that's somebody's about to get divorced. Because I swear, every person I know who did 75 hard went and cheated on their wife or got divorced within a few weeks of finishing it. It was the craziest thing.
That is true. I remember us talking about that. Everyone you knew who had did
my
this,
ex
the
did
75
it,
hard. Yeah.
Cheats on me. His friend did it. Cheats on his wife. Go down the list. And I'm like, holy cow. If anybody ever is like, hey, Chantel, want to do 75 hard?
No.
No, I don't. I'm afraid.
This text says, I spent 3 years talking to my ex whom I knew was still in love with me purely because I was bored and I wanted the ego boost.
Oh.
My confession for today, I'm trying to get my coworker fired.
Oh.
And trying to get my boss fired so I can move up in the company. They don't do anything. They're lazy. They don't care about me. I expect more from them, so I'm trying to get them fired. Wow. Hold on. I want to read this twice in my head first. Okay, this is the text verbatim. Ready?
Yep.
Both me and my wife are in love with my wife's best friend. Her best friend doesn't know, but we want her to be part of our relation. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I have no desire to be part of a throuple or a swinging group.
It is such a thing here in Utah.
But I wouldn't mind an invitation from time to time.
You want to know you're wanted.
I just want
to know. Oh.
Yes,
okay.
Right, exactly. Like, oh, flattered. Not going to do it, but thank you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
My wife's ex-husband is a really cool guy. He's dedicated to his kids, works hard, never breaks a promise. She still hates his guts, despite her being the reason the marriage failed. I can never admit it, but I would really like to be his friends. And I hope he has a good life. That's cool. You got to just keep your mouth shut on that one.
I'm stuck on the throuple.
The throuple one, yeah, it's going to take a while to get over that one.
But what if the friend is into it? Like, that could really...
What if the friend isn't into it, though? What do you do?
Well, then you lost a friend.
You got to keep us posted on that one. We're curious.
I know, yeah.